Hello, Cancer. This reading is for the month of March 2025. The deck of cards that we'll be using are the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. My readings are a little different. I don't memorize the meanings of the cards. I interact with spirit and just go with sort of intuition, what comes through from the picture on the cards during the reading. So it could be different every single time. Okay, so the first card that we have here for you is Breathe, card number 29. So hopefully March will be relaxing for you. It's important to take time to look after your personal health and healing. Take the time to meditate or whatever relaxation that you do, whatever sort of spiritual work that you do. Keep working on that. If you aren't doing anything yet, that's something you might want to incorporate in your life. Perhaps you'll find something that really suits you in the month of March. So expand, look to see what's out there if you don't already have a practice. But yeah, a good month to tune inwards. Tune inwards in March. Because you kind of need that escape from what's going on in the world and in your life around you. Okay, so make sure to take that time, take the breaks, do the meditation or whatever work that you need to do during the month. Try not to get overwhelmed and neglect doing that work, okay? Because it's really important for your health and well-being. Okay, the next card that we have here is Community, card number 8. Not sure if you can see the picture very well. So it feels like there's some burdens coming in. There's birds and leaves that seem to be either being pulled in or falling down on this giraffe hut. And what I'm getting here is that how we said in the first card about the outside world sort of crowding in, that you need to take time for yourself to get away from that so it doesn't overburden you. So what I'm getting with this image is we have the little hut, the straw hut, and all this stuff is kind of being pulled down onto it, which is adding weight to it. And that is upsetting the stability of the home. I hope that's making sense. So if you're getting crowded by the world outside of you, if things seem to be going wrong in your neighborhood or just around you in general, maybe at work, be very careful and cautious of that, because also what's coming through is like it's a mother, I'm assuming a mother giraffe with her child. It's almost like she's holding this hut up. Her strength is holding the hut up. But if she leaves it, it's going to collapse. So there's a need here to be cautious of your safety. If there's problems in the home, they might build up and get worse. So again, it might not be home, it might be work, but if you're at home, okay, and you notice like the sink is dripping, drip, 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 and you're not taking care of it right away because you've got so many other things going on, and you leave it, the problem's going to escalate. It's going to get worse. Okay, so keep an eye on things like that. It's leaves aren't very heavy, right? But if you get enough of them piled on, it'll get heavier. So even at work, if there's something that's kind of nagging at you, that it's something that needs to be taken care of, it seems like a small issue. If it's not taken care of, it's going to expand. It's going to get worse. So you need to sort of pay attention to all these little things that might be annoyances or might seem like minor issues, because it could build up, and I'm hearing the word crescendo. It could end up, you know, a drip turning into a waterfall kind of idea. All right. So watch out for the things around you. And again, this could be perhaps a person's behavior in your life. If they're doing small things, you're like, geez, that's not right, or that behavior is odd, but it's not something too significant. But if it keeps occurring, if it um, is repetitive, it's not right, but they keep repeating it. Like in the old days, we used to get crank phone calls, right? And the person would call and just breathe heavy. With that, these things can escalate and get out of hand. So be really, really cautious and careful, and pay attention. Try to watch out for any small things that could expand, could get worse. So try to take care of them as soon as you can in March, okay? Like really try to focus on that, okay? And then like doing this type of work in the first card should help your mind to see that sort of thing more clearly, I would hope. Okay, so the next card we have here is Higher Power, and it's number 4. And if you can see, there's an image of a ethereal, or a couple of ethereal beings here, because there's a face down here, then there's a higher one, and this one has a keyhole in their forehead. And so what that's representing is that, back to the first card, get that spiritual practice going. um, Work on it, because the key is within, the keyhole being in the forehead. you know what you need is within you. You are the door to your higher power, to your higher self. And so that's something that you want to work on. Keep working on your self healing. Keep working on your spirituality, and making as much progress as you can. It's really, really important to be working on compassion and wisdom, and all these things that are going to help you navigate through life and beyond. Okay, so again, that's another focus. So the first and the third card are more of a spiritual self-awareness, self-healing, actualization kind of going on. And then there's the outer world type of idea that that could get out of hand. So try to take care of it so it's not going to be an issue, so that you can focus and concentrate on these spiritual things. So the next card we have here is New Life. I do believe that's card 39. So yeah, I'm getting that if you can focus on the spiritual, because if these little problems are allowed to escalate, get big, it could overwhelm you, and then that could take up too much time, or make it problematic for you to engage in your spiritual practice. But being able to do your spiritual practice is going to benefit you greatly. Okay, it will benefit you even with the material world. So really try to focus on that. Make the time to do your practice. Okay, however much you can do, 5 minutes a day, fantastic. If that's all you can do, then that's what you can do. If you can build it up and maybe do a longer practice on your days off or something, do that. But it's going to lead to breakthroughs, not only spiritual breakthroughs, but breakthroughs in, like I said, your physical, material life, the world around you. Um, it will help you to deal with things on a much better level. Okay, well, Spirit said to stop there. So that seems to be the end of your reading. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so very much for watching.